Game of Thrones in the stock market right now, and there's only one way to survive. We're going to go over the only 3 stocks you should even consider trading, as well as a strategy for surviving this bear market. Welcome to the Rocket Day Trading channel, where you get an edge that no other trader has. If you are not already in our free Discord, I question your life choices. We called out yesterday and took a live entry on it. The stock is now up over 34%. It is, out of thousands of stocks in the stock market, the 6th strongest stock in the stock market, the 6th top gainer, called out a day in advance. If you are not receiving these free signals, then you need to go to the link in the description and sign up right now. Please remember to rate this video, because if you do not, you are leaving thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of traders who need help trading in the dark. They are not able to see this video and they have a huge disadvantage. You have that advantage, and you're about to receive an advantage that can make you a lot of money in the very near future. So please stay tuned and take a look at our first chart here, which is on the SPY. All right, so we want to take a look at the SPY. The SPY itself has been suffering, and this is why I say the stock market can seriously go into a pretty bad crash right now. The stock market is right here at a core point of resistance at the $410 and $417 level. It has 2 levels to break through, and it's overbought right now. So it had to pull back sometime. I knew the market was going to pull back today. Despite the overall weakness of the market, our group was still able to get a fantastic return, but that doesn't mean that we want the market to sink. If the market sinks, it's a good idea to sell all our stocks, wait on the sidelines, and stay in cash. All right. Being in cash when the stock market is crashing is like putting money in the bank, because think about this. If the stock market is up 100% and it goes down 50%, if you put your money in after the stock market is down 50%, just by the stock market going back to where it was before, you will double your money. And this is a strategy I use constantly, and which I teach my students to use constantly, because it makes them rich. By waiting for the stock market to first crash and then putting our money in, just by the stock market going back to where it was before, we can double our money while everyone else is holding a big bag of nothing. Now, we want to take a look at what the stock market is going to do in the very near future. Then we're going to take a look at 3 killer stocks that can absolutely rocket within the next few days. The first stock is this ETF here, which is the overall stock market, SPY. And this is not something I consider an investment. This is something I consider as a baseline. Okay. You can actually see on my watch list, I call it a baseline, because this is the baseline for the entire stock market. If the SPY is doing well, chances are all stocks are going to do well. If the SPY is doing bad, chances are all stocks are going to do bad, unless you pick a killer stock like the ones that we pick on this channel. Now, we want to determine whether the stock market's more likely to pull up or down tomorrow. The answer is this market is likely to go up tomorrow. All right. So the nice thing is the market's likely to go up tomorrow. It may fall or go sideways, but chances are we're going to get at least a small rally tomorrow, because we have so many points of support, and we have the stock market in an uptrend, meaning it's making higher highs and higher lows. So the overall market is likely to pull up tomorrow and the next day, but we want to be careful, because if the market does sink, then it can sink hard. Okay. If it doesn't hold the support here at 400, then it can go all the way down to 389, which is more than a 300-point decrease. And when a market decreases more than 300 points, then there's almost no stock in the entire stock market that is safe. And even the stock markets that run, right, the stock markets that increase are weak. And we don't want to be in a day when the market is weak. We want the stock market to be strong, because that's more fuel for the fire. For every single stock that we trade, it's more likely to go up more. A stock that would go up 10% will go up 20% if the market is strong. A stock that would go up 50% will go up 100% if the stock market is strong. That's why we've been having such great winners recently, not only because we've been picking great winners, but because the stock market itself has been strong. Today, even though we got an amazing win on EH, we still want to acknowledge that it's better when the market does good than when it does bad. So now that we know that the stock market itself is likely to go sideways or maybe even go up tomorrow and within the next few trading days, we can go into which stocks that we should be taking a look at. So these stocks are stocks that I put hours of research into finding and into determining where the best buy price and best sell price is for you guys. So please remember to rate this video so that more traders can see it. So MTC is our first stock, and this is not my favorite stock, but it is a stock with a ton of potential. Let's look at the 3-minute chart here. MTC has been beaten down to around 86 cents. Once it pulled above $1, it was game over. After it pulled above $1, the volume started to come into the stock, and it went all the way from $1 to $1.80 in the aftermarket. If I had known that this stock was as good as it was, I would have bought it before the close. But now I'm going to see where it is on tomorrow. And we all are, not just me. We all are, because we're all part of the same group. We're all going to make money together. We're going to see where MTC is tomorrow. And if we can pick it up around $1.46 to $1.49, then that is a good buy-in price to me. Why? Because we have so much killer support there. We have institutional support. We have volume weighted average price. We have so many different levels in our favor on this stock MTC, which institutional investors have taken an interest in. So MTC is what you need on your watch list. In fact, it needs to be at the top of your watch list, because this is one of my favorite stocks for tomorrow. MTC has been valued at over $8. In fact, it's been as high as $13 before in the past. Not expecting it to go all the way up back there. But if we can get just an increase from where it is now to about 178, then I'm going to start selling shares. If we can get a price to 194, I'm going to sell some more shares. And if we get price to 218, then I'm going to close my position, because that is profit target 3. So what we're expecting on MTC, if it pushes up, is for it to come to 178, 196, and $2.18. Those are my 3 sell targets, trying to pick up the stock around $1.47 to $1.50. If we're not able to get that buy-in price, we may still buy in if we see strength in the stock, but that is the price that I want to pick up the stock for, because this stock has fundamentally changed. Institutional investors have taken interest in it, and it is now trending above $1, which is a huge thing for stocks. When you get a stock above $1, that is great. That means that the company is now valued at not as a penny stock, but as a small cap stock, which is a huge step up. Secondly, we have DBGI. DBGI is super popular stock. This is a stock that a lot of YouTubers talk about, and lo and behold, the stock is actually at the top of our watch list as well today. So DBGI, we're looking to pick this one up now that institutional investors, people with a lot of money, have started putting money into this stock. We follow the cash flow. We don't go on what we think is going to happen. We go on what we know is going to happen. And what we know is that DBGI is now considered a strong stock. If we can pick up DBGI anywhere from $4.67 to $4.77, then that can be a pretty good buy-in price to us. And we can put a stop loss here at around $4.45 and take profits at $5.09, $5.40, and $5.98. So those are 3 profit targets for DBGI, but we actually have another one, because DBGI is one of those stocks that can go absolutely crazy. And our third sell stock is at $7.29. $7.29 is our third sell target. I'll even mark it here on the chart for you. $7.29. Let's go duplicate this drawing, and I'll put it right here. Okay. So $7.29, that's our third sell target. So we have our fourth sell target. So with DBGI, because it can go so crazy high and parabolic, we have 4 sell targets. So make sure that you're selling shares at each of those prices. If we don't get profit target 4, totally fine. Sell before that point. But you generally want to hold on to some shares for at least profit target 2, and even profit target 3. That way you're able to get the most amount of money out of each trade. This is a patented trading strategy that I'm sharing with you, given my 10 years of experience day trading stocks in the stock market. And so if you're looking for what's going to work and what's going to make you the most money with the least amount of risk, please listen to very carefully to what I have to say. Sell at each profit target, because that's going to give you the maximum chance of success. And I'll help guide you in our free Discord, link in the description. Now we have one more stock that we're going to take a look at. It's called KIRK, Kirkland's. So this is not a small stock. A lot of people know about Kirkland's company. Right? This is a brand name. But we're looking to pick this stock up anywhere from $4.08 to $4.12. And if we can get that price, then the chance of this thing going up is extremely high. The chance of KIRK pulling up from where it's at right now is about 85%. So KIRK is not going to stay at $4. Chances are this thing is going to come to at least $4.39, if not $4.49. with another profit target at $4.85. So we have 3 profit targets for KIRK. This one is not going to make us millionaires, but it is going to be a very probable winner. So the chance of KIRK pulling up is extremely high. Given the strength of the stock market, no strength, KIRK was able to push past that and increase over 15% at highs, and is now up still 10%. So if the stock market goes sideways or goes up tomorrow, then KIRK is going to take off. So we want to be there for that. The stock market, when the stock market pulls down, it shows us which stocks are truly the strongest and which stocks are just held up by paper hands. So we got MTC, DBGI, and KIRK as our 3 killer stocks to invest in tomorrow and day trade. Make sure to use a stop loss. I don't want anyone bag holding these stocks. If you buy them at the prices that I showed you in this channel, have very low risk, meaning you can put a stop loss of 5 to 10%, and chances are it's not going to be hit. But if in the case that it is hit, I need you guys to get out, because I need you to make money consistently. Don't obsess over any one single trade. Instead, do a series of trades with a high probability and watch your account multiply and grow and go absolutely crazy, just like the 30, 50%, 100% winners we've been calling out on this channel. So with that, I will leave you guys to trade tomorrow. I give you guys all of the strength that I can through this YouTube video. So use it to your advantage and have a fantastic day. I will see you guys in the next video.